Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am gonna quickly show you how to identify thrip damage, specifically on an alocasia. I was here treating my alocasia. I don't remember the name, I'll put it on the screen, but I was treating my alocasia for thrip because I just saw that it has some thrip and I want to get ahead of it before it spread. And I'm like, you know what, I know the telltale sign of thrip, but other people may not know it. So I'm going to show you what it looks like and what to look out for. So if you see it, jump at it right away and get treating. All right. Another thing I'd like to mention, I looked at this yesterday and it didn't have it. It didn't have the mark that they have. That's a telltale sign for thrip activity on your plants, specifically the alocasia in this case. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. All right. Now here's my alocasia. I don't remember what it's called. Like I said, I'm going to put it on the screen. But this here, right here, it's showing some thrip activity. Now this is a new leaf, so it's not getting old or anything like that. It's a newer leaf and they like to attack the newer leaves. And I've had this newer leaf for a while because it's hardened off and everything, but I guess there's some thrip going on because I saw some thrip the other day on my alocasia poly, and I completely cut off the leaf that had it and I treat the plant, and it was this close by this one. So I guess this probably had some thrip that just didn't show any activity yet. So this is what it looks like. Take a look. All right, so here's a close-up. You see that? You see the yellowing, and there's like some damage right at the tissue right there. That's like, once I see that, I know that it's thrip activity. And I like, there was not any, it did not look like this yesterday, because I'm always looking at my plant, enjoying their beauty, and you by doing that you will catch activity, any pests early. See, and right at the tip here as well, you see that? So this is what it looks like. You see underneath, this is what it looks like. And in other plants it looks similar. You'll see like sometimes it's smaller than that, just like little dots all over, but like yellowing, and like there's a part of the, almost like a part of the leaf that's indented. So that's what it looks like. I'm going to show you my Alocasia coupre as well, because I believe that it also have some thrip activity. So here's my Alocasia coupre. Now all the leaves are looking good. Everybody's looking good except this older leaf right here. Now, being the older leaf, you may think that, you know, it's just dying off. It's dying off, yes, but I feel like because it's more vulnerable, because it's old, it does have a few edges like thrip activity as well. So I'm gonna treat the plant even though the rest of it doesn't have any activity yet. I'm gonna go ahead and treat the plant so I don't see my nice pretty leaves start having this. But I'm also gonna cut off this leaf because it's already on its way out, so it makes no sense keeping all that active thrip on the plant. I don't want more thrip than I need on the plant, so I'm gonna cut off that leaf and then I'm gonna treat it. And I am pulling out the big guns this time. Usually let me get it. Usually I would do this and it works, but you have to be consistent. And when I use this, I wash the leaves and I rub in this little area so it gets rid of any it's almost like a mechanical way of getting rid of the thrips. So I like to rub it in, but that's when I use this. Now this I also use for prevention. So if I buy a new plant, I don't see any activity on it, I'll spray it down with this, and that will take care of anything that's on it. And one thing that I would like to mention is that you want to do the front and the back, especially for thrips and spider mites. Most insects love to live on the back side of the plant, so you want to make sure that you spray the front and the back. And in this area, if it had spider mites, it would be like in here. They say Alocasia is known for spider mites. But I have a lot of thrip problems with them for some reason. Thrip is just present in my collection in general at times, so it usually gets to my more delicate plants like my Alocasia. When I want like instant, not a lot of back and forth treatment, I go for the big guns, and I usually do that with thrip because they can get out of hand really quickly. So ever since I found this is what I go to, and usually I just have to give it one spray and that's good. So but the thing with this is it's an actual insecticide. It's not an organic or a natural means in any way, shape or form, so you have to be careful with it. And be careful if you're using it around pollinators and stuff like that. These are indoor plants, so they're fine, but just be careful with kids and pets and all that, because it is an insecticide. It's not like this one that is supposed to be just some bacteria that's doing the work. Spinosad, something like that, that's what it's called. That's the active ingredient. But this is some strong stuff, right? So I just pull out the big guns. One treatment should be good, and it should also leave a residue on the plant as well, so when they eat it, they soak it up. So yeah, I don't like to do this, but I usually do it when I don't want a big infestation. So yeah, that is it, and just showing you how to identify thrip if you see that on any of your plant. Yeah, and like I said, the plant could look like this today, and tomorrow I go back and I start seeing it look like this with the spots. So I'm not taking any chances. I'm gonna treat the entire plant. Thrip could climb on the stems and everything. Yeah, so that is it. I hope you learned something. If you did, give me a big thumbs up, share this with someone that you think may find it helpful, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.